person comes out and they disrupt it. They disrupt an action. And then you have to deal with the disruption. You understand? Questions? Because that's like the quintessential of acting, right? We have an action. We have the thing we want. We go after that thing we want. Somebody comes and stands in our way. We have to figure out how to deal with that disruption, right? Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's amazing. Sometimes now the thing we want is them. But we have to deal with the disruption. If we're going, and this person never came, we still keep going on the thing we want. You see what I mean? So you have to know in the beginning, what is the thing you want before this happens? Who are you when you get your scene? Who are you today if this person never entered your life? Right? What do you want? That's the basis of where everything starts. What do I want? And when I have you on these two lines, and I'm saying, come out and do an action, what do you want? Right? You come out and you want to just, it's real. Then somebody else comes and disrupts it, and you have to deal with that person. That's what this exercise is getting you used to. Do you guys find it difficult? Kind of. It's a little hard, right? Because when you're on this side, you're like, I have to think of what I want, I have to plan, we'll see, I have to do it, right? It's stressful. But it doesn't have to be stressful. Because all you have to do is know, the only thing you need to know is what you want. I want to come out here and action. That's all you have to do, right? When you start the scene, all you have to know is what you want, right? Officially. All you have to know is that when you start that scene, is that I'm going to just sew the net. Because I'm going to go out and say, and then someone says, you respond, something else. To the person to see how they received it. If we just cut from a person saying a line to a person saying a line, it looks strange. It feels like the audience doesn't get all the information. And oftentimes, we'll cut to the person who isn't even speaking while the person is speaking to get their reaction. That's actually more important than the words. Okay? So good. What's into something else that we learned?
Yes, that we need to communicate and listen to each other. Like have very attentive and then listen to each other very well and act with what the person has said to you. Like you react back.
Yeah, it's hard if you come out and everyone just starts talking, right? Nobody can hear anything, including the audience, but the actors also can't hear. You can live in the unknown. We are terrified to live in the unknown because the unknown is scary. And when you're on stage and it's silent, that can feel like infinity, right? It can feel like a million years has passed with just one breath of silence. But in that,
you guys must follow what you're doing. However, you're saying, you guys must get you.
yes.
Yes. Being the other person talking, and you also.
I don't believe you, right? Because I don't feel like you heard them. You didn't listen to your partner, so we don't believe you. It becomes a play. It becomes not real, right? What's something else?
I learned acting means action. And it says that when you are acting, it's not always about the words, what you do, what you do.
Exactly. To recap, you have an action. We all have an action until it's disrupted by something else, right? So we have this listening on this, right? You have this much listening going on the whole time, even if you're like this, right? Yeah. What's something else? Creativity, right? You can go anywhere. That's the beauty of theater and storytelling, is that you can become zombies. And we're like, yes, zombies, yes. And everybody's all happy, because you guys are committed to being zombies, right? Creativity, that's what we want to see. We want to see things that we can't experience every day. We want you as artists to take us to some place that we don't get to be. production is that a PA is an artist. So a person that's assisting or just a volunteer on a set, they're an artist. And in 5 years, you have no idea where that artist will be. That artist could be your director in 5 years. That artist could be your collaborator in 5 years. It's your job to make sure that you make it home, right? So, yeah, that's what I've noticed in the long time that I've been there. Like, I've worked as a volunteer on sets. I now employ people on sets. You know, so if someone was rude, horrible to me as a PA, especially as an actor, especially an actor is horrible to me, I don't want to work with them. You know? And even if you're nice to you as a director, and you're an actor on set, and you're bad, and you're mean, and you're nasty to people, the director is horrible, it's back to us. So, always be kind. You guys are some of the most powerful voices. If you look at any hip-hop artist, they're coming here for dances. If you look at any fashion designer, they're coming here for color and design. They come here. It's just that you don't see the value in what you have. So you have to start seeing the value in it. It's not that they have something that you don't. It's that you have it here. You just have to cultivate it. Cultivate it. Realize that it's special. Realize that it's the same thing as what we're chasing after. We don't wake up with money. We don't some people, I mean obviously some people here wake up with money, right? I didn't wake up with money. I don't come from money in my country. I know what it is to want to eat. I know what it is to have to work 5 jobs to get by. I know what it is to have to put myself through school, work at a retail store, work at I worked at a restaurant, I bust tables, I've done tons of jobs. We do the same thing. Our dollar might go far, but we do the same thing. We're the same. There's people on the street that live on the street in our country. There are kids that can't eat in our country. We don't have free insurance to go to the hospital. It's the same. We understand each other in a way that we think. So you have to see the value in what you have here. Cultivate it. Just cultivate it. You have to do a movie in a week because that's all you have. You do the best movie in a week. You prep for that movie in a week. You spend that whole 3 weeks beforehand coming in.
We are very grateful. I think if anybody who will do that, we have to do. Let's clap for Nancy.
On behalf of everybody here, on behalf of Dzolali, Tia, Chavo, we'd like to thank you so much for coming here, taking your time to come here to teach us everything that we know today. And I believe everybody learned something today.
Yeah, sure.
And we hold on to it so very much. We pray that God gives you the grace and then gives you more life so that you can come here anytime you need.
Too, because I'm older than I look, so I've spent a couple of years here doing what you guys have done as well, right? So I've sat in your shoes. So when you're in my shoes, you have to return and do the same thing, because otherwise, we don't move forward, we don't grow, okay? We can't get to the place where you're so big, you forget to come back, okay? It's really important. So when you're here, which you will be, all of you, you have to come back and do this, okay? Otherwise, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for people coming back and doing this and doing workshops with me.
This guys, Isaac, please. Please stand up for Isaac. You are not living here the same. So it's on the spot, alright? Isaac. So you are going to Zoey, you are just going to leave us with the song. Isaac will be back here. However we don't know. Just give us a song, we'll be back here. That's our goodbye. That's our pass for you. So that's it. So let's show some love for them.
I'm supposed to sing.
Yeah, you are supposed to sing. I'm just going to back it. Any song you sing, you back me perfect. Whoa. Any song. up for them.
You want a song you don't know?
Yes, but not Greek.
Maybe it's a song you don't know.
Yeah. But in English.
It could be in English. Ooh, you don't know jazz.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then what?
Then that's God shall get. Then that's God shall. So yes, the strong get more while the weak stay. Empty pockets don't ever make the grave. Mama made
We are because we are artists. We do and explore. We are like paintings and brushes. It goes smooth here and there with strokes. It comes down.